So from Hunstanton, we take a 35-mile journey across Norfolk to the temporary holiday site at Breck Farm near Holt. We can then have a walk round the area to see what's here.
Beauty of these temporary holiday sites, and they're set up by the Camping and Caravanning Club, and no doubt the Caravan and Motorhome Club as well. They're much cheaper than the normal sites. We paid $8.50. Okay, we don't get electric, which is fine. We don't need it, but we get enough. We can get water. We can empty a toilet, and we can empty our sink as well, which is fantastic. And usually there's somewhere normally based we can either walk to, or get a bus ride to, or a train ride to, and you can go and see the sights and sounds of wherever you are. Place you come to when you first pull in, it tells you all about what's going on, and you're signing there. There's always a set of bins that you can put your rubbish in, and there's the emptying point just outside of the actual site itself. And on this one, they have a little tent where you can buy some goods if you want to, over there, and a place where you can get some information about the local area. They even have an honesty box. Now apparently there's some toilets and showers on this site that we can use, so let's have a look at to see where they are. There's some children playing with the goats. I don't think they're actually supposed to be in that area, but the goats don't seem to mind. Toilets, alright, looks like ladies and men's toilets, and outdoor facilities for washing your dishes and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's just a bit of a subsidiary area that we're on. In case of fire, ring that triangle, get them buckets and fill them up with water. I'm assuming that's in there. Quite a big field here actually, and the beauty of it is, because you're obviously in Norfolk, it's flat as a pancake, well near enough anyway. Looks like a couple of TP tents you can hire out, a nice little play area for the children and the adults. This looks like obviously reception for when you turn up and come onto this commercial site. Apparently there's a little shopping site as well. Nice little reception there. They sell very basic stuff, you know, eggs and potatoes and carrots and stuff, and ice creams and coffee and firewood, stuff like that, you know, what you'd normally get into a campsite. But and the lady on reception, absolutely lovely. Yeah, she really is. She has a little tiny dog that comes sniffing your feet, so be careful if you're a big tall lad like me. Don't squash it. Right, we're going looking for the bigger commercial site. We've got to go in these woods and try and follow a path. Well, this looks like the path anyway. Let's see where it leads us to. The campsite seems to have even made swings for the kids. Right, we found a signpost walking through these woodlands, and it's got a few things on there, so I think we're heading towards Village Square, and it's a nature trail, so Kelling Heath, and then 58 Kelling Heath, a cycling path. I've just seen some kids cycle past anyway, so you know, all round here you can cycle and walk and whatever you want to do really. Yeah, how fit I am, it's unbelievable. Woo! You give me a giveaway? Forget it. Jeez, my legs are too heavy. Woo. This woodlands is really good. There's lots of walks you can do. Lots of little climbing frames and stuff you can do if you want to. Whether you're an idiot like me trying to relive your past, or you actually want to do a bit of running and do a bit of health exercises through there, you can do, or just let the kids run wild. Shh! I've just spotted a greater crested satellite door. Dishio. Don't move. If it does move, then they can't get a signal. This area is called the Village Square. I think it's just on the outskirts of some of these campsites, and it looks like everybody can use them. Well, the Village Square's here is okay. It's got an outdoor and indoor swimming pool. I think it's got a spa. It's got a restaurant, stroke probably cafe. It's got an outside chorizo van. I think it's called that. We've just been to the shop, and it's quite a big shop actually. You can buy stuff like this. We got a ham and pickle plus some crisp and some water. Meal deal $3.50. It's not too bad. The coffee machine inside the building was actually broken, so and the van doesn't sell coffee, so I had to go into the leisure centre to get a brew. They'll let you in, just ask them, and then it cost me £2 at 2021 prices. And the restaurant stroke cafe, if that's where it is, you can sit down and get a brew in there as well, or get a meal. We just sat down at Kelling Heath platform for the railway. It's a steam engine. We've not seen it, but we can definitely hear it. And unfortunately, this platform is closed for the time being. Got a great view though. You can see the sea from here, which is not that far actually, probably less than a mile I reckon. We walked past a couple of ponds. One pond's got no fish in it, so other wildlife can grow. The other one is a pond that you can go fishing into it if you want to. Well, somebody said Norfolk was flat. There's a nice section of this, I think it's the same campsite, there's statics on it, and they're in the woodland, and it looks absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. I don't know if you can hire them or not, or they're actually part of the campsite, as you can sort of buy them and pay ground rent and whatever it needs to be. But they're absolutely beautiful here, really is nice. If you decide to come down this neck of the woods and you decide to come on this campsite we're on, you want to walk into the woodlands, go into the village centre as they call it, then you may or may not get lost. There's a few signs out, but not a lot. And I would definitely take a torch if you're going to make it like sort of early evening maybe, because each road will look like each other. We've just turned off thinking we're back on the campsite and ended up somewhere completely different. Look through the trees there, if you can see through the trees there. There's our campsite. We've got to figure out a way now to walk through. There's usually openings anywhere. Get back on the campsite and go back to the motorhome. The place is wonderful. I love this place. It's absolutely, I don't know, it's just something mystical about it. Sharon spotted this sign. She's gone looking for some little creatures. I'll show you the sign she's spotted. No, she's like a hunter stalking her prey so she can shoot some pictures. Yay! We found the exit to the never-ending jungle. So what do you do after an hard day's walking round and looking at things and basically chilling out? Well, you have an ice cream, don't you?